Okay, so here's a quick walk around of my 1947 Hudson Commodore 8 four-door sedan. So as you can see, this is a great looking car. Art Deco styling, big swoopy fenders, really sharp looking. Paint shines nicely. I'd call it a 10-foot paint job. It's not perfect, but it shines nice. As you get right up on it, you start to notice the blemishes that fade away when you're just taking a quick sort of cursory glance around it. But overall, it's a car that's in really nice shape for a daily driver. You don't want to have something perfect and have to worry about it getting scratched in parking lots. This is something you can hop in, throw the kids in. I let my neighbor's kids climb all over it. They love it. It's just a real fun, classic American car. One of the coolest things, in my opinion, is the fact that the rear doors are suicide. This is the rear interior of the car, rear seats. It's huge. I'm 6'1", 6'2", and I fit in the back of that car. I can stretch out. It's like sitting on a couch. This is the front of the car, front seat. There's one tear in the front seat. That's probably the worst spot in the whole interior of the car. Stock dash. The headliner was sagging down, so I tore it out. Talked to a couple of interior shops that assured me that really it's no more difficult to put a headliner in a car without one than it is to put one in a car that has one. It's more how the trim comes apart that they're concerned with. So I left all that in place. I left all the bows in place so they can be pulled out in the correct order. But here it is, you know. Again, a couple of imperfections in the paint. Little bit of rust here and there. The drip rail is solid. Couple little bubbles here in the very back. But you know, it's in pretty good shape for a 1947 automobile. Currently registered. The California Black 47 plates are assigned to the vehicle. This is the worst spot of rust on the whole car. It's that little bit along the trim line there where the paint's bubbled up. Show you inside of the trunk. Well, worst spot of rust in the car aside from the trunk floor. The trunk floor is pretty thoroughly rusted, as is common. Somebody poured 15 or used some other sort of rust treatment on the trunk floor at some point, but as you can see, there's some holes there. I threw a kind of quick and dirty reinforcement plate in to support the front mount of the gas tank. I tied the stronger part of the trunk floor into the part of the trunk floor that's doubled, and as you can see, that front bolt is where the gas tank mounts, so it has a little more grab to it than it did with the factory floor. That's pretty much it. We'll pop the hood here. There's a little bit more rust along the very back of the drip rail, but the rest of the drip rail's pretty solid. And there's another little teeny bit right there where it's bubbling up, but really on the whole car, that's like the only significant rust in the body. Under the hood, we've got a 390 Ford V8 out of a 68 F250 truck. Big 4-core radiator, C6 transmission behind it. Thing runs like a champ. Got some Moon valve covers. I don't know if you can see it, but a Canton deep sump pan. Just to prove to you that I haven't started it in a few days. The exhaust manifolds are cold to the touch. We'll go ahead and fire it up for you. And as you can see, it fires right up. It's a little bit cold-blooded, but again, it fires right up.